Shut the freak up. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Taste Cup of Joe.
Yes, sir. We are back with some more Vikings.
There we are. I'm ready for the Vikings.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. And
are you ready? Because we're approaching the finale of the season.
Damn, nuh-uh.
Yeah.
We're on like episode 12.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
18.
Liar.
Okay.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Well, every episode feels like the finale because they got a lot going on. Last episode was a good one. I remember a little bit of drama.
It was crazy because we seen Bishop Heahmund. Bishop Heahmund kills the new bishop inside the church.
Blasphemy.
What the heck? This
He's
one's
a
titled
soldier. A New God.
Season 5, episode 13, y'all. If you guys want to watch the full uncut reactions, you can check it out on our Patreon. The link is always down below in the description.
And make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay tuned at those comments till the end for those comments. You know, I read those comments.
Oh yeah, she's having a fake Ivar baby without sex.
But don't worry. With my ships filled with treasure and slaves, I will come back.
He's paranoid.
What's going on with Wessex over there? Is he hungover? Is he upset?
Oh, because she's dead?
Spaz on him.
Why would I do that? You knew that you could never get a woman pregnant.
Oh.
For I am with child.
She is with my child.
You see that guy that she had
She
sex
did
with?
something.
She was right about you from the very beginning, Ivar.
Mm-hmm.
Careful what you say about me, Vincent. Why? What'll kill me next? Just remember, I'm also a son of fire.
Yes. Come with the energy.
I don't love you, Ivar. Why don't you go back to England with King Harry? I chose your side. And now, for good or ill, you're stuck with me.
I'm proud of it, sir.
I am too. Thank God. Like, remember, yeah, he's crazy, but yeah, you're his brother. You could slap him. Sometimes he might need a reality check. Everybody's walking all over. He's walking all over everybody.
Murdered? By who? By Lord Heahmund.
He's like, yes, I did it. And I'm repenting for my sins.
I killed Alfred because he and the other bishops formed a conspiracy to overthrow you. I felt I had no choice but act. To save both your crown and your life.
Period.
That's a play, but then you
It is
needed
a play.
a witness or something.
Heahmund shall be punished for his heinous crime. That is not your decision, brother. For I am king and I alone can make that determination.
Yeah, but I'm really the king. I should have really been the king.
You should have never gave it up and then, regretted it after. The mother of dragons. Break off chains.
I can't.
Lagatha.
I'm not sure what to think about
All right.
I'm trying to do the right thing.
For yourself.
For us. And for Wessex. Bishop Heahmund said he'd protect us.
He is imprisoned for murder and incapable of protecting anyone.
Go on, talk about your plan. Well, I effed the princess.
Right.
So I think we should be okay.
There's something else that we can do.
Convert.
He has asked us to be baptized in the Christian faith. Did you tell him that there was no way that you would renounce our gods? Did you? Our fathers in Valhalla.
He was baptized though.
Sometimes I wonder if you're ready for it all.
Damn. Ragnar left a lot of strings undone. Such is life, but damn. This girl is onto some weird stuff. She gonna kill him?
You alright?
She's the one behind Margaret's murder.
And you think? Oh, because I
Remember she popped off in her, like, dream or something? I don't know. Something's weird. crazy.
Our real home lies with the child that Shakti's daughter Thor carries in her belly. So now I beg of you all one last time to please spare me your access.
I don't trust him.
Let us look forward. As a community, to the birth of a child.
And that'll be the purest soul of all over there.
Strength to the new child.
They will be born into the new ways.
If you told me that you're no longer in any desire to marry me,
Oh, she's invested. Not in you, but somebody here.
agreement made in my name. You will be queen to a kingdom at war and likely soon to be attacked again. You'll be married to a king who is in present danger of being overthrown and assassinated.
I would gladly share your dangers and tribulations.
He's like, wow, that went better than I
Yeah,
thought.
that was easy. AKA, she's not predictable. She was out here with Bjorn.
Yep. Poor Alfred. Poor man.
I've made an important decision.
You're all fired.
Decided to restore His Grace Bishop Heahmund to the bishopric of Sherborne.
Oh. That's a bold move. I thought he was going to say something, but like, he just...
Let him know why. I know you're trying to overthrow me.
I will not do without the services of a man who is our sword, the greatest warrior for Christ in this kingdom.
I mean, I definitely understand the chatter and confusion.
For sure.
They're like, really? Who put this boy here?
Announce my marriage to Princess Elswith of Northumbria.
How lovely!
Ooh.
Oh, they're getting baptized.
Ragnar Lothbrok and his wife Torvi
Wife!
be baptized into our Christian faith. Without the help of these people, who were once our enemies, Wessex cannot and will not survive.
I feel him, but being like an elderman, it's like, after they attacked us, I can't, it's hard to get out of your ways.
What he's doing is changing a lot, though, so I could see the pushback.
As a matter of fact, I've already chosen my bride.
May I know her name?
Alfred.
Oh, golly. Oh, wait.
Ethelfled.
No, we like that, the flag. Ooh.
Wow. He's on their side, huh? He's on the other people's side.
He's on his side. He's on what he believes is Wessex side. He thinks Alfred's on the other side. Damn, they still have a stronghold on York, huh?
You renounce my belief
Oh,
in all other pagan gods.
that's kind of sad.
I renounce my belief.
I do exercise these evil spirits which inhabit you.
His breath is hot, then.
No, literally. Oh, that's hard.
Uber gotta do what he gotta do to protect his family, though.
Yeah, that's exactly what
You
he's
know?
doing.
And he knows that his dad did it. Ragnar, the great Ragnar, who he believed to be in Valhalla after he got baptized.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I am Jarl Olaf. I thought if Boneless left me in charge here. Don't expect to be in charge here for much longer.
He's been dying to be like king of somewhere else.
I don't feel any different. Do you?
Is you actually taking it off?
They got new gods. He actually is believing, though. Wow. Nah, I respect that.
Until you die.
I do.
Yeah, I was like, damn, he's marrying my girl.
Oh, somebody watching him? Damn, does he know?
Maybe, or maybe he just hates Bjorn. I don't know.
We share the same father.
Oh,
Oh my god. Is that Ragnar's son from the Queen of Mercia? Yeah!
oh!
Queen Kentrith.
Grew up here on the royal estate with Alfred. They don't know I survived. They don't even know who I am.
That's crazy.
I heard you were here.
Wow.
Incredible. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
And he was a kid, remember?
Well, now my brother. You are found.
Aw, and he believes that's his brother.
I know, right? He don't even look like them.
No, but he has like kind of a similar hair color.
So what happens when she don't bleed?
She doesn't have to bleed.
Back then, I feel like if they thought she was a virgin, that they would expect blood, and that's not. Isn't that how they knew? I feel like we've seen that somewhere else before too.
I don't know. That definitely doesn't happen to everybody.
I feel like now that we're an advanced society, I get that. But back then, I feel like that's probably what they were looking for.
I want to invite you to raid Wessex with me. It's true, I've always had bigger ambitions.
Look at him getting people on his side.
That Wessex will return in triumph to Kattegat. We overthrow his king.
Oh my gosh. He is so set on Kattegat.
Ragnar Lothbrok and his sons, they will be utterly forgotten. I can hardly remember his name even now. Perhaps you're right.
Shut the freak up.
We should always remember Ragnar Lothbrok.
Shout out to you.
Even if we did not know him, because we are all sons of Ragnar Lothbrok.
Ew.
All of us.
This is my sons. Shout out to you. You kept it a buck. And you know what? He stayed true.
He did.
Good for him.
Alfred is not safe.
We should play a game.
Despite his courage.
It'll be quotes, and we have to choose between Heahmund and Littlefinger. Who said it?
Who said what?
Alfred beneath the red. That is why you are here. To help me fight against the devil.
He's probably ahead of that conspiracy to kill Alfred. Look at him. Look at him.
Wow.
He wants to kill him.
Oh, damn. I did not expect him to be in on it.
That's all I'm saying. He's like, he's on Wessex side.
Well, initially he is. He is. That's what it is.
But Alfred wants what's good for Wessex too, just in a different way.
I know. What?
Yes, you and me are descended from Odin. Everyone knows that. This very special person has realized something extraordinary. I'm not just descended from the gods. No.
Say, I am a god?
Yep.
This Wessex. Alfred the Boneless is a god.
He's messing up. He think he Ragnar.
A god. And I am carrying his divine child.
Girl, shut the freak up, you liar.
You're crazy, Ivar.
And so was your girl.
The impossible. I am
How?
my father.
How was it? How'd it go?
And we will make a sacrifice dedicated to my fellow gods, welcoming me into the family of the Aesir.
He's wild.
Someone that the gods
Damn, he really lost it.
Someone that all the people will have heard of. Someone.
He's talking about what?
Oh my gosh. He has lost it.
He just talked about sacrificing him? What did he say?
He didn't complete the sentence, but it's implying. That's what I picked up from it. All I gotta say is, come on. Wessex should have been left him though, let's be real, but shout out to him. You gotta do something about your brother, Wessex. And girls around you like that, like you know they're playing with you. They're doing things to get in your head, and he's easy.
He don't know that because he never really...
I know,
Yeah.
but you would think he's so freaking paranoid.
Wessex with you. In which case you will come with me to overthrow him. Is that answer enough?
Interesting. Everybody just want to overthrow everybody. Golly.
I don't know if he trusts him though.
I don't either.
Ivar left you with a whole city in England. It's like at the end of the day, he still blessed you.
People just want more for themselves and will do what it takes. Ooh,
What happened?
it's raining.
No, but why he like he hurt?
Because he's getting pounded on by raindrops.
I don't know. I got rained on, but I ain't never walked like that.
Well, he's looking for his girl.
She felt the time was near. She wanted to pray to Freya for a safe delivery.
Oh.
I shouted, I looked for her.
Where's the other family?
Uh-oh.
Where's Avon?
Uh-oh. Don't tell me that guy was faking about the peace.
Alfred, Alfred is just as guilty as his father and his grandfather.
Not true.
Of our father.
He was a kid. How's that Alfred's blame?
That is a shot.
Hail the god Ivar. That's the thumbnail picture. That's crazy. Are people not questioning? They fear him that much. They're not even like, bruh. She got it all the way in that head of his.
It appears like it was easy too. All she gotta do was look at him for real quick.
She got him wrapped around his finger. She's saying all the right things.
What are they doing? I've seen a couple of them do these like ceremonies, and nobody ever looks scared.
They're like forcing it on them.
It's not a celebration. It's like a fear.
Kneel to the god Ivar is insane.
He's like instilling fear in them. Wow.
Wow is right.
He done gone mad, baby. Her too.
Nah, she been mad. She knew what she was doing from the beginning. She went in with a plan. Feed his ego where he needed it.
That thing looks terrifying, though.
I also don't like how she approached Wessex. She was like, you're way too comfortable, girl. I know who it better not be, or I don't even know how I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh. He woke him out the slumber. Who's underneath there?
It better not be Wessex, is all I gotta say. And I think Wessex's too strong. He would fight this. And they gotta recognize, like, yeah, he's also a son of Ragnar Lothbrok. Like, ain't no way.
No way.
I'm gonna be angry. I don't like Ivar. I know people are saying that he's the best. I know he's a savage. I know he kills his role and who he's supposed to be. I do not like him. I don't like him.
Damn.
I don't like him. I do not like him. And you know what's crazy is I'm trying. Like, I'm trying to see, like, oh, the greatness in his character. Like, his plots, his plans. And I know he's been through life. And I know he's gone through some suffering. He was a child. He was sad. And okay. Does not excuse what the freak he be doing now. I don't care. It just does not. I'm trying to look past it. I'm trying to see the greatness in him and him being the best character. People like him, I think, off of his savagery, right? And off of his, like...
I think they just like the character.
Character, of course. Yeah, because like, he's ruthless. He's crazy.
Yeah.
I just don't like him.
Yeah, I don't think they would say that he was a good person.
No, yeah. I know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
I think for me to, like, really... I mean, I could like some bad people, no question. But he's just, like, all the way off the grid.
And I feel like in this series, characters have their ups and downs. You know what I'm saying?
He's extreme. I feel like he's steadily who he is. He has no ups. He has no, like, he's good. He's strategic in battle. He's like, yeah. But I think as his personality trait, like, he is just this, like, evil guy. He's evil through and through. He does not do nice things. Even with Wessex, like, this guy does every chance he can, he throws a jab at him. Or, like, some little slight. Like, Wessex has been nothing but good to you. Even if Wessex has his ways, feels his ways or whatever, he still has not deserved anything you do to him. He takes advantage of people. He's taking advantage of his brother. Like, what?
I feel like there was some redeemable traits to Ivar. Is, like you said, his strategies, right? We got our revenge on our father.
I said his personality, his niceness.
Yeah, I mean, I for a person who was bullied and, you know, treated wrongfully his entire life, like, I can see why, even for a brother like Wessex said, "Yo, I didn't."
He didn't do that. Nothing to him.
Yeah, but he also didn't stop his other brothers.
Yeah, but also Wessex wasn't the oldest one. And don't get me wrong, as a child, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, I get where you're coming from. But that does not excuse all of these behaviors. That just does not excuse it.
I think right now, because you said there's always been bad. Like, he's just going.
No, I said personality-wise. That's what I said, babe, for the third time.
No, you said something along the lines of, like,
I said, yes, I know he's good in strategy. I know he's good in war.
Yeah,
I know
but
he's
you
good.
said, like, I said that their characters have a lot of ups and downs. You said But like for Ivar, it's kind of always been
for
the same.
his personality. Yes, it has.
No,
He's always
it's
been an
obviously
evil
way
character.
worse right now.
Oh
Yeah.
So we're on a downhill slope. We're not up and down. We're down, 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 down. We're just going down. We're going down. You just proved my point even more. His personality, not his tactics, not his redeeming quality. Yes, I guess he's great in battle.
I'm talking about in terms of like
you avenge your father.
I'm talking about in terms of like just character traits that make you like the character. Like Ragnar, he had moments where... I specified
that it wasn't about that for me though. I specified in his like personality. As I'm speaking just based on who he is as a person. You get it? I know Ragnar had ups and downs. Because through and through, yes, he had to make bad decisions. I still don't think his heart was an evil guy. He wanted to do better for his people. This Ivar is very like, he's all about himself. Mm-hmm. No question.
Yeah.
He isn't like, oh, maybe we can farm here. Yes, I might have to kill people along the way, but I want to help my people. He wants to help himself. What it seemed like was he was throwing a sacrifice out his brother. Yeah. He killed Sigurd. Mm-hmm. He fought or declared war with his other brother, with Bjorn and Ubba. And he threatened to kill. He doesn't care who he kills to be who he needs to be. That's not a great personality trait. I'm just talking about personality.
Yeah, personality.
I'm talking personality-wise. He doesn't have that back and forth, that like, oh, am I being bad? Is this right? No, he doesn't care if it's right or wrong. That's not even a debate.
Yeah, you know? I get that. When I said ups and downs, I was just talking about in terms of likability. That's it.
I get what you mean by that. Yeah, I get it's likable because he's this like outrageous character and like you want to have a little bit of drama in your character, and he is that, and it's good to like. I mean, he's somebody to like because he's so like strong in his character. He's fierce. He's ruthless. He's like, if you lean that way, fine. Mm-hmm. I think for me, when I favor people, it's more based on like who they are as a person. Again, that's just me. Like,
just kind. You're talking about just because as a
or
person,
just like,
what do you mean like?
Not even totally kind, because again, Ragnar wasn't always kind, and it took me a second to like him anyway. But Lagertha, like, she's killed people, but she's like good-hearted. You could tell, like, it seemed like she was good-hearted. I know it might be backwards. I don't know. Even Ragnar, he seemed like he could have. Bjorn, like, I don't know, maybe because I knew Bjorn as a kid. Like, I know now he's kind of filled with rage, but he still has, like, some sense, like, he's not out here. He's just kind of, like, figuring life out. I don't know. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Sorry. This is just my opinion.
As a good person. You're talking about as a good person.
I'm just talking about this is what I find in a character I like, though.
Yeah.
For me. Yes. Some people might like that he's ruthless, and that's why that's their favorite. Mm. For me, it's like... I feel like he just has no heart. Okay. And I think because I have a heart. Okay. And I just don't. Him not having a heart just is not letting me bond with him. But I do respect who he is and what he does. Like, I have respect for his...
I get it, man. I get it. It's
hard. Okay.
It's hard.
But I don't like him as a person.
Yeah, you don't like Ivar. He is
and I like
a very
Vincent.
evil person.
He's evil. He's just
an
evil
person. Yes, I get it. Okay. Let's get into these comments.
Okay, so my comment is on YouTube. It's from Brandon Elkin 3166. So I don't know if you guys remember, possibly if you saw a comment or two ago, maybe I read how somebody said Bjorn was not Lagertha's son in like history. And I was confused on what that meant. I didn't know because, based on the show, he is. And I don't know. But they said, this is my favorite show ever, and I don't like how they changed history, though Bjorn was not Lagertha's son. All 5 were Aslog's sons. Ivar was the oldest, not Bjorn, and Rollo was not Ragnar's brother. He was 100 years after Ragnar. Also, the great heathen army was more destructive and brutal than the show made it seem. Bjorn was a leader of the army along with his brothers, but Ivar was considered the main leader. Okay. Interesting. Ivar being the oldest also. Bjorn just gives the old brother energy. But again, that's just because it's in the show. Mm-hmm. But now seeing what Ivar is doing and how he's so respected, it makes sense that Ivar is the older brother. Because ain't no way you might have pulled it the way it's happening in the show in real life, but also who knows? Mm-hmm. So good fun fact to know.
This one is from YouTube from Ron Weber 1402. And this is in reference to our reaction to season 4, episode 18 on Vikings. So that's when they were kind of shown that Uba and Vitserk were sharing Margaret. And our reaction to that was like, oh, why are they doing that? And I kind of forgot in the moment we were doing that. I kind of forgot that it's not the first time we've seen that.
Okay.
And it probably speaks light to the stuff that we've been seeing with Rollo, Lagertha, and Ragnar sharing Lagertha at one point, because it seemed like that was kind of their culture. So Ron Weber says the Norse, at least as portrayed in the show, had a different view of fidelity. If everyone was cool with it, then it was okay. You mentioned Ragnar wouldn't be cool with it, but it was Ragnar and Lagertha that invited Ethelstan to join them in the sack. See, back to season 1, remember they did that? And Floki invited Thorstein to join him and Helga in bed. So it's not that unusual in the context of the show.
Yeah.
So that is true. And then even when I think about, like, again, the Rollo situation, it seemed like Rollo and Lagertha had some kind of relationship between her Ragnar, were like a real thing, which is why it's possible that she could have been pregnant with
Rollo.
With Bjorn.
Oh, yeah.
You know, by Rollo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it seemed like people, and they always speak to, like, the fact that the women are also free to make their own decisions. So people didn't think it funny to be like, okay, she's sleeping around. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just kind of like, yo, we're free people and we do what we want until we're married. And even if when we're married, we can still invite people in our bed, because that's just what it is. Yeah. So, yeah. I just want to respond to that because you're right. You're right about that.
I mean, that makes sense. I think we're thinking, well, when I saw it too, even though that other stuff did happen, it's more in the idea of, like, their brothers. I don't think we saw it with, they've invited people into their marriage, but it wasn't like Rollo and Ragnar were sharing Lagertha that we saw. Maybe they were in real life, but or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So
I think
interesting.
I've seen some other comments saying, well, like,
but I feel their point.
Yeah, with their brothers, so they trusted each other. You know what I'm saying? I would never do something like that, but in that regard, at that time period, it might have been
like
more than
so
okay.
Acceptable.
Yeah, to do it.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, we're on to the next episode, man.
Yes, we are. Thank you so much for watching.
Yes, sir. Peace.